I just can't imagine every morning waking up to this scenery. Yep, this is officially Buckhead. They got money over here, y'all. All right, and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Today's date is Monday, January the 9th, and the local time right now in Atlanta is 4:49 p.m. Right now, guys, I'm getting ready to head out because I am starting a fake 3-day trip to Phoenix. Now, I did this trip the other day, decided not to vlog this trip because honestly, guys, it's the same trip. Well, I'm going from Atlanta to airport code LAS, which is Las Vegas, Nevada. Very long flight like it was the other night. It's blocked at 4 hours and 45 minutes. So I imagine it's like 4 hours and 20 something minutes. We'll see. But when I get to Vegas, we are changing aircrafts, which is interesting. And then it is Vegas to airport code PHX. You guys know it's Phoenix, Arizona. When I get back home to Phoenix, guys, I do have a 20-hour and 41-minute layover. Day 2, I do it in reverse. Phoenix to Vegas, then Vegas to Atlanta. Now, when I arrive in Atlanta, it's going to be a 6:19 a.m. going into Wednesday. That is why it is a fake 3-day trip. Now, remember, for this month of January, I did do all Phoenix. It backfired on me. Now I am at 61 hours, guys. I dropped a lot of those trips, and now I regret it because there's nothing for me to pick up. This might be the lowest flying month for me currently, which is sad. Because, reserve, I was guaranteed 75. So, child, I messed up. Now, guys, for this fake 3-day trip, I am the Kelly Rowland. And let me give you the specs. Time away from base, 36 hours and 46 minutes. Credit hours, shy of a minute, but it's 10 hours and 59 minutes. Looking at the crew, I have worked with everyone except one. But we're going to see, because the Beyonce, I love him. I call him Dr. Martin Luther King, and I am his Malcolm X. That is what we joke around with. But right now I'm heading out. I got my lift. Traffic is bad right now. And what I've come to figure out, since I'm a little further from the airport, 285 or 75, whatever I take, be backed up. My report time, ladies and gentlemen, is 6:03. So I want to make sure I will make it on time. It is 4:52. Guys, I will see you at the airport. I need to pack up. My Walmart delivery came in. I have an Amazon gift that's coming. I won't be here to pick it up. So much I got to do, guys, but I will definitely see you at the airport. This is my look. This is the wig, and I like the wig, but see, I don't glue it down, and yet this keeps popping up. But yeah, it's a 13x4. So the hair is wet right now. I have to wear it like this because of the parting. I don't know. It doesn't look good as a middle part, so this is the best I can do with this wig. Again, got it for Amazon. So what can I complain about? But guys, we will talk later. Let me hurry up and make this. All right, guys. On the aircraft, A320 Space Flex. So 186 passengers, max capacity, 31 rows of seats. This flight is oversold. It's actually sold to $199. Yeah, so we did our safety checks and pre-flight requirements. They got to do minor touch-ups with like a vacuum cleaner, but I forgot to mention this is a through flight. What's so odd is that we're changing aircrafts when we get to Vegas on a through flight. So I don't know how that's gonna work out. Maybe they'll change it before we get there, but it's blocked at 4:45. Don't know the final flight time, but I'll try to speak to you guys in between. Not sure if I can or not, because remember, through flights, passengers can't stay on, so we will see. But as it stands, I will see you in Vegas eventually. Pray for me. And ladies and gentlemen, my time is almost up in Phoenix, but before I leave, let's do a very quick room tour. ladies and gentlemen, let's quickly talk about yesterday. So I did mention to you guys that the 2 flights I had yesterday were through flights. And a through flight is the same flight number, but it goes to multiple destinations. Now the first flight, Atlanta to Las Vegas, was 3 hours and 59 minutes. There was a lot that happened during boarding. Now, you know, during boarding, we're not getting paid because this flight was oversold to $199. You know, on an A320 SpaceFlex, it's only 186 passengers. So it was quite difficult to make these arrangements. And then we had too many people on the flight. We had to pull people off. So it was really chaotic, guys, that first flight. Now, when we arrived in Vegas, we did a plane change and we got on the plane. And actually, because our flight came in late, they had pre-boarders in Vegas. So 4 reserves, sitting couch. They basically did our safety checks and was on the flight until we were able to get off and come to the next flight. And so that's what happened. But the last flight, Vegas to Phoenix, it was a very difficult flight for me. Customer service, guys, there's good days and bad days. And I am really working on trying to handle situations better. I have been talking to a therapist, guys. Your mental health is everything. And, you know, this year I'm really trying to work on my mental health. I think the pandemic, it really drained me. And there was so much ugliness that came out of that. And like I said, you know, I'm only human. I make mistakes, you know, but there are just certain things that I will not tolerate. Disrespect is one of them, you know, and it's very hard, really, really hard, guys, to deal with that sometimes. So I am working on that, you know, but yesterday was not a good day for me. Hopefully these 2 flights that I'm doing today are better. So we are going in reverse. So Phoenix to Vegas. We're changing planes in Vegas and then Vegas to Atlanta. But guys, my van time is 8:45. It is currently 8:26. So I'm just gonna get everything together and head downstairs. So this is the makeup look for today. You know, like I said, this wig, you can kind of see the lace. It's really big. So this is how I am wearing it. I like the hair, but like I said, it's a little different for me. I'm just not too familiar with these wigs, guys. Like I can only do so much, and this is how I am wearing it. Of course, this will not stick because I don't glue my wigs down. So this is a very huge wig. So this wig is very vulnerable to the point that I was doing my safety demo last night. And you know, we gotta put on the life vest. Had I removed that life vest a different way, this wig would have came all the way off. And I would have been so embarrassed, child. I don't know what I would do. So I need to be careful because again, she is very, very big and I don't glue my wigs down. So I don't know. I'm hoping it stays on, but yeah. Guys, I will be with you later. So these are not through flights today, which is really weird because yesterday was, but 2 flights today. I will get into Atlanta again around 6 something in the morning. I have a lot of days off. I have been trying to pick up, trying desperately. I might have to do turns or red eye turns, which I don't like because I take Lyft. But guys, I got 61 hours. That is not enough money, let me tell you. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might even have to pick up out of base. So that's something I need to deal with because of how I did my schedule for January. So I'm praying for a better day and I'm asking God to just, you know, guide me. So we'll see, but talk to you guys later. Let me hurry up and get downstairs. All right, ladies and gentlemen, on the aircraft on a newer A320 SpaceFlex, I've done my safety checks and pre-flight requirements. Looks like it's a lighter load going to Vegas. All right, guys, so I'll see you when I get there. And ladies and gentlemen, I am at the gate for aircraft change. They are deplaning right now. But the flight time from Phoenix to Vegas was 55 minutes, halfway full on an A320 SpaceFlex. So we know 186 passengers, max capacity, 31 rows of seats. This flight going to Atlanta from Vegas is oversold. I believe it's oversold by 7. So I am projecting a full flight. So we have time, a little ground time, I should say. The crew right now is going to get something to eat, but I got everything I need. I got my Starbucks, I ate, but I got my little protein bar that I need to seriously start eating, my shakes, and yeah, I'm just chilling right now. So we'll see. My last flight, I did pick up a trip. I did pick up something on the 13th, a 2-day to San Francisco. So I need more hours. I told you guys that. So I am stalking the trade board in open time since I have so many days off right now. But guys, you know, when I get on, I got to do my safety checks and pre-flight requirements and get ready to load up to go to Atlanta. It's going to be over 3 hours, I know it. So the wig is still intact. Make sure eyebrows are still on. Yeah. I'll see you when I get to my room, my private room. I don't want to say crash pad because it's not a crash pad. I'll just see you when I arrive, okay? You guys stay tuned. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back in Atlanta at the crash pad. Is that what we're calling this? So right now it's about 3:30 local time here. But the flight time from Phoenix to Atlanta was 3 hours and 12 minutes. Oversold flight. On an A320 Space Flex, we had about a few seats open. So right now I am just gonna eat dinner and relax, but I wanna tell you a story. Like, this has really got me triggered because something similar happened to me. So one thing flight attendants do is on the jump seat, you know, we talk, try to get to know each other and, you know, things of that nature. Well, this guy told me a story of a young lady who put her boyfriend on her benefits. So you guys know I don't have any immediate family that flies, so I am able to list 3 companions. Now, these 3 companions, they fly under my seniority, okay? So they kind of fly like I do, right? But this flight attendant was telling me how this woman's boyfriend was booking flights to go see other women in different states and even out of the country. And she discovered this because another woman called her and she sent her all the itinerary for their flights. So companions are above buddy pass holders, right? But he was using her buddy passes too to get his girls from point A to point B. And let me tell you guys, I am triggered, okay? Because I had a situation similar to that, but it wasn't flying. So I met this guy off of Bumble in Arizona many years ago, okay? And when I went to go hang out with him, I felt bad for the kid because he didn't have cable. So I used my Netflix password and login so that we can watch it because he had Wi-Fi, right? So I forgot all about signing out and all this, right? I didn't think nothing of it. Now, one thing about Netflix, when you log in from a different device, it will send you an email alert. So I was getting these alerts like, ooh, you know, cell phone, you know, all these different devices. And so I went and I looked at the streaming history because I'm thinking, ooh, someone's using my account. Am I being hacked? He was using my Netflix to entertain other women. Let me tell you guys, I was troubled by this. I changed that email so quick and fast on his butt. He texted me and was like, I think something is wrong with your account. No, boo. Password has been changed. You're not going to benefit off of me. And he was telling me, oh, it wasn't like that. Man, you was watching Love Jones, okay? I get out of here. There was a couple of movies he was watching that is something you would watch with a woman. So the moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen, be careful who you put on your benefits. Point blank period, and be careful who you let use your Netflix password. That's another thing too. But I am off for the rest of the day, off tomorrow, and I did pick up a 2-day to San Francisco. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I am a little tired. Like I said, I just woke up. That's why I look like this. Let's reflect. I have a king size bed to myself. King size. No one sleeps on this side. This is the side I sleep on. So I am feeling good right now. And yeah, I need to recover from this last trip. But guys, I thank you for coming with me, going back to Phoenix. Although I did not do nothing, right? That layover, that leaving at nighttime, that bothers me a little bit because Deann loves to sleep. But I will be with you on my next adventure, next vlog. I'm trying to catch up. I will be skimming through all this footage. Honestly, guys, my mental health, I just have not had the capacity to post. So I'm trying to do better by that because mental health is real and it's only one of you. And self-care is the best care. And in the words of the beautiful Whitney Houston, learning to love yourself, it is the greatest love of all. So until next time, guys, have a great night. I'm trying to stay safe in Atlanta.